Jimmy Garoppolo owed it to the 49ers to get surgery sooner, as opposed in the sense that he still hasn't had it, I don't think. And I think they expected him to handle that like right after the season ended, as I would expect.
No.
Sorry.
Jimmy Garoppolo has to do whatever is best for Jimmy Garoppolo and whatever is best for Jimmy Garoppolo's body. So if he felt that, he could rehab it, and then he should have rehabbed it. Well, if the rehab's not going well, then you get surgery. He doesn't owe the Niners a damn thing.
No. You think he's thinking like, oh man, I gotta figure out whether I want to have surgery as soon as possible because I really want the Niners to get the best pick possible. Right. It really means something. I want him to get that second round pick. Who cares? Who gives a damn? What he's thinking is, I gotta be healthy, and I gotta get myself to the best situation possible. And also, he didn't think this up. This is a Don Yee production. If the Niners are over there being like, this is so out of character for Jimmy Garoppolo, it's Don Yee. It's what his job. It's what Jimmy paid Don Yee to figure out and do. Yeah.
And he did his job already. He was professional all the years. He didn't complain. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't, do anything to hurt the 49ers. He played when he was healthy. He played through injury. He did his job. Whatever he did for the 49ers is done. He's still being a professional in this case. He doesn't owe the 49ers a damn thing.
Yeah. I think it's interesting. I think a lot of Niner fans, what they loved about Jimmy was the myth of how he was a bigger team guy than other quarterbacks, or he was more down to earth, or he wouldn't do something. That's like, that was a myth. You didn't really know Jimmy. And now you're really realizing that he's just a normal guy with a normal agent who's actually really smart. And I think
doing what's best
fans
for
are like, hey, yo, screw Jimmy. Like, nah, not really. I think if you were in his situation and you had Don Yee and he approached you with that solution, you'd be like, Don, I want to kiss you. Thank you so much. I love you. I never would have figured this out in a million years. That's why you're paying him what you're paying him for.
And the Niners have been throughout the Jimmy Garoppolo situation by the entire time he was the quarterback of the 49ers. They've been trying to do what's best by the Niners, hence why they considered upgrading him with every single available quarterback in the last 2 years. So I don't think there's a lot to this situation besides the fact that what Garoppolo did is right by Garoppolo and whatever he felt was best for him. And I don't think anybody should have a problem with that. That's, his right, and that's what he should be doing. And the Niners could feel salty about that, sure, but they also have to understand that he made a professional decision for himself.
I would think that Jimmy and his agent would feel that, like, if the Niners wanted to do right by Jimmy Garoppolo, they would have just cut him loose last year.
Mm-hmm.
Not make him go through that whole charade of starting so they can pump up his trade value and give Trey Lance a little more time. Like, you're out, but you're not out. We're replacing you, but we need one more season from you. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing. Mm-hmm. They did it without complaining. And then at the very end, they made it worth their while in a way that's going to surprise the Niners.
He did not do what Sam Bradford did when the Eagles drafted Carson Wentz, and that's throw a tantrum, not show up, want out, and then get traded for a first-round pick. He came in and did his job. By all means, him and Trey, by all accounts, him and Trey Lance were friends. He didn't take the team. He was part of a team that went to the NFC Championship game. He played injured. So he did everything that was asked of him to do. He has no obligation to do anything else for the 49ers. No. And, the 49ers also, in the same way, do not have any obligation to send him where he wants or, do right by him in terms of business. It's just both parties making, smart professional moves that are in the best interest of themselves, as they should be doing.
The thing that's interesting about Don Yee is I don't think he really has a big clientele base. I think he has Brady, Jimmy, like Sean Payton, a few people.
Is he Schefter's agent?
Might be. I'm not sure, but he has a very few people that he's judiciously picks, and I think he gives them some serious attention. I think he's got a very good business model. Anyway, I'm impressed. Of course, Jimmy Garoppolo didn't know him anything. If the Niners thought that he did, man, they're a little detached from reality. They probably need to reconsider.
I don't think they did either. I think that them doing that is just their side of it. Just, that's how teams do it. Always in these situations, they feel salty. They say, oh, we expected it. Because all they're trying to do is, make the 5 fans who are really upset about Garoppolo being traded because he's their, he's the guy that,
they got a fathead on the wall with his jersey.
Whatever, right all of that. They're trying to say, see, Garoppolo's the bad guy. We were great to Garoppolo. It's just playing the optics and playing the camera game and all of that. I don't think any of it.
It's not our fault that we couldn't get a 3rd round pick or a 2nd round pick for Jimmy. It's Jimmy's fault.
He didn't get surgery.
See this coming?
And then the 5 fans that are really, really mad say, "Oh, Jimmy was a bad apple. See, he wasn't all about the team. Go Trey. I want Trey."
There you go. Finally, it gets the fans to stop loving him. Hold on, there's a couple more. We got Leo says common ground. That's what I like to find out, because I feel like one of the things I don't like about radio and television is it's contrived sports discussions where neither person listens to each other. It's about which person yells the most and gets more outraged about sports. It's like, who cares? Sports. And what I like about my show is we always have more of like a collegial tone. We listen to each other and actually look for ways to agree or find some common ground when we don't agree. And that's our brand. It's how we do things. Anyway, Jimmy says, "Dang it, Grant, I'm 3 weeks behind on the vids." That's on you, bro. The train don't stop. That's on you.